So we have been talking about personal development, giving you guys my suggestions and my favorite personal development books, and hopefully help connect you with one of these based off of your needs and the things that you want to work on. So I just want to share with you, I have a list of my favorite ones in the files section, which I've mentioned, but I want to, talk about them so you guys can really, like I said, try to connect with one of them. So I know sometimes people think personal development sounds really silly and, dumb and like, oh, I don't need that. And I used to be that person. I used to think personal development was stupid and I hated reading and I just didn't do it. But the moment that I saw people basically change their lives because of it, I decided, okay, let's go ahead and give this a go. And there was one in particular, I think, that I'll start with. The first personal development book that I read that really had a huge effect on me and really changed my mindset was The Secret. So I have this on my iPad, so you might not be able to see it very well, but that's what the cover looks like. And like I said, this was a huge game changer for me. The Secret basically talks about how, in a nutshell, it tells you how you can basically have anything you want in life as long as you truly believe that you can have it, and basically how you can throw things out in the universe and you can attract it. So it talks a lot about the law of attraction and how, if you say, that you want to reach this huge goal, the more you throw it out in the universe, the more that you tell yourself, I can do this, the more you think that it's already happened to you, the more that you just really project that stuff like that can happen for you and that you really can do anything you want. The universe will attract it to you. The universe will give you what it is that you're after. I know that might sound really silly and crazy because I know sometimes I say that and I'm like, man, I sound like a weirdo, but it's true. I don't know, it's really hard to explain, but I highly suggest you pick this book up if maybe you are a negative Nancy, or if you kind of think that you're having trouble, financially, if you are, or just mentally, or if you're having trouble reaching your dreams or your goals and you're just really struggling mentally, I highly suggest you pick this one up. It's a really easy read, but as soon as I read this book and kind of started to realize that I can really have anything I want and I can attract anything I want in my life as long as I truly believe that I can do it, it started happening for me. I know it sounds like crazy nonsense, but it's true and it happens. So pick this one up. It's awesome book. Another really good one, which was actually the first personal development book that I read, was The Compound Effect, which kind of goes over how, a lot of us, this would be a good one for you to pick up if you have an issue with instant gratification. If you need things, you need them now, and you don't want to wait long term, and if you don't think long term. The compound effect can really help you change your thinking and realize how every single day, every small thing that you do adds up to something bigger. So again, that's a really good one, a really easy read. Let's see, another big one that really helped me because, like I've said, I've dealt personally with a lot of body image issues and a lot of nitpicking and a lot of trying to be perfect, and I am a perfectionist in many aspects of my life, and I picked up this book one day called Be Happy Without Being Perfect, and I thought, man, that sounds perfect for the things that I deal with. And so I picked it up. If I can get it to load here, which it's not loading, but this would be really great for those of you, especially if you're a mom. I think if you're a mom, this can really help you because there's a lot of stuff in here, kind of if you're like a housewife or your mom, and the pressures of being perfect and doing all these things. Okay, apparently, okay, can get the cover to load. But anyway, there was talk about, kind of goes into these stories about how all these housewives that look like they have the perfect life are depressed and unhappy, and it kind of goes into because they just try to be so perfect with everything, and their mentality is kind of off. And so it kind of just goes into how you can kind of restructure your thoughts And there was one specific paragraph that really clicked with me, which was on body image and how we all try to be so perfect. And again, it goes into, which is actually, I talked about this at the beginning of the week, it goes into restructuring your thoughts and turning your negative thoughts into positive ones, into just really restructuring how, like, especially if you're a perfectionist, like how you change your mentality. So again, that's a really, really good one that I think a lot of you guys would really benefit from. Let's see here. If you struggle with getting things done, if you can't prioritize things, or you struggle with getting things done off your to-do list, maybe specifically if you have a career or some crazy busy job and you struggle with getting things done on time, or again, like prioritizing your things, Eat That Frog. Eat That Frog is also a really good one that helps me personally with my business. Again, easy read. I recently started reading The Slight Edge, which many things kind of reminded me of The Compound Effect, which is kind of how, the slight edge kind of goes into, how basically successful people and non-successful people are the same. It's just successful people do just a little bit more, or they just do slightly different things, and it's kind of hard to explain, but that's also a really, really good book. Again, it reminds me of The Compound Effect, just how every little thing that you do adds up to something bigger. But yeah, that one's a really, really good read. I'm trying to think what else I have. If you're looking for just kind of like a fun little, like if you aspire to be a girl boss, if you aspire to own your own company, or be a head manager, or just whatever, Girl Boss is a really, really fun personal development book. It's I would say the least effective, but I'm not much of a reader, but I read that one all the way through because I loved it so much. But let me see if I can get the cover through. Yeah. What page? No, maybe. Okay, here. Girl Boss. Really, really good read. Let's see. If you're looking for financial personal development, the Dave Ramsey Money Makeover was a huge game changer for me as well. Really goes into, I'm sure most of you have heard of it before, but really goes into helping you manage your money and really start paying off debt. So that's a really, really good one. If you are looking for maybe help in terms of nutrition and healthy eating, It Starts With Food is a really, really good one with good basic information on eating healthy and eating clean, and how that can make you feel and what that can do for your life. And it also kind of goes into, like, when you have a sugar craving, like, what does that mean? I don't know. That's just a really good book. I'm sure, again, a lot of you have heard of it. Super Life is another really good one that goes into just the basic superfoods, or super thing, like water, for example, just kind of goes into that, and how your body functions on those superfoods, and how it helps you have a really good, healthy life. That's also a really good one. I'm trying to think, what else do I have? Practical Paleo is also a really good one if you're looking to go paleo. That's a really good book to teach you kind of the lifestyle. 21 Day Sugar Detox is also a really good one if you're looking to cut sugar. I think those are the main ones that I have thoroughly enjoyed and have really made a huge, like, game changer for me. There's a couple of other ones on the list that I have read but weren't as impactful for me, so I just wanted to share the ones that were more impactful. And I'm always, every month I try to get a new personal development book, and so I can always share those with you guys. I'm sure you'll see me post about them a lot. But yeah, make sure you guys pick one up. Oh, there's one that I almost forgot, which was like one of the best ones, only because I don't have it on my iPad, but You Are a Badass is an amazing personal development book, and I highly suggest you pick that one up. The Secret, You Are a Badass, and The Compound Effect are my top 3. Honestly, I think You Are a Badass will connect with most people, and it's a really, really fun book. I mean, come on, look at the title of it. But yeah, definitely pick one of those books up. Just start reading. Don't just read it either. Really, like, focus on it and think how that can really affect your life and be implemented in your life. And you'll start to see that your life will immediately become more positive when you start reading these books. So if you guys do pick one up, or when you do pick one up, post below so I know which one, or if you need help maybe picking one, feel free to message me and we can help narrow one in. But yeah, I want to see what you guys pick up, so definitely post below and tell me what you guys are going to start reading.